What is up with my gang? What is up with my squad? T-gang in this thing. What is popping with y'all? What's up, T-gang? Welcome back to my channel. So today I will be doing a reaction to the story of FBG Wooski. So smash the like button, comment something you want to see below, and subscribe and click the bell and join the gang. If you're new, then definitely subscribe because we're going nowhere but up. Follow me on my social medias. Definitely follow me on my Instagram, _it's Tania's World, and follow me on my TikTok, it's Tania's World. We're gonna get to it.
Because people used to come through shooting us every day. And this block, words can't even explain. Can't even explain. Yeah, man, it's going about it. Young money, man. They in the building. 600 boy, LA, man. LA Capone, man. Get it to him, man. Post it to boys, man. Continue to do another dab, man. Another dab shooting, man. You have to be willing to die or go to jail for 100 years if that's the lane that you're stepping in. You have to understand that whether you're 15, 16, you got to think like a man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you're not? Why does everybody say you're only 16 years old? How old are you?
The story of Wooski, STL/EBT. Around 2009 and 2010, Wooski lived with his brother Big Mike in Parkway Gardens, Wick City/O Block. Wooski was already a GD at the time, and unlike Big Mike, Wooski continued to be a GD. Wooski's older brother, Fella, whom he did not know very well, was killed by GDs. This was one of the reasons why Big Mike, who had a better relationship with Fella than with Wooski, chose to become a BD. Big Mike was a love.
I can already see this video. This video gonna be one of them videos, y'all. We're gonna be one of them videos. We already into some stuff, and it's only 2 minutes in.
However, he still talked to Wooski from time to time, despite the fact that Wooski chose another path and became GD. Wooski started hanging with E-Block and started repping STL/EBT. He did not care what anyone thought of it. However, Wooski had to stay out of the way. At the time, only the older guys from Wick City and STL/EBT shot at each other. But people from Wick City had heard that Big Mike's little brother was STL/EBT. They could not touch him, but they forbade all the shorties from hanging out with him. Around 2010...
I ain't heard that word, shorties, in a minute. No, actually, I take that back. Somebody tried to call me shorty the other day, and I was just like... do I know you? I ain't gonna lie, when I was a kid, when I was in elementary school, I had a friend. I didn't know that her brother went to the same school as us, but he was like a year or 2 years older than us. And he had called me shorty, and from that day on, that word just do something to my soul. The other day, or I don't freaking remember. It was a couple weeks ago, the other day, I was just like, first of all, I don't know you. And you ain't even... back. Go that way. Go back. But the word shorty, I'm telling you, I just had to tell y'all that. Your girl liked the word shorty. Especially when they said that little accent, like, what, you talking to me?
He started hanging out with FBG Duck and Tuka and started shooting at TYMB. At the time, Wick City and TYMB were cool with each other. Wooski was still living in Parkway Gardens when he hung out with Duck and Tuka. C-Murda and Big Mike were the people who made sure nobody jumped Wooski at the time. C-Murda also prevented the older guys from hurting Duck. This is because Duck, Wooski and Tuka always used to come to Wick City to fight after problems with Wick City shorties at school earlier in the day. At the time, it was late for an older guy to kill a 14 to 15-year-old boy. The shorties' beef was their beef.
Oh, wait. Okay, so my people from Chicago, I have a question. Was he saying like shorties like girls, or like shorties like that's like a gang? Cause now I feel kind of, I don't know. I don't know. Leave that down below.
Members came to Wick City more frequently. The older ones started handing out guns to the younger Wick City members. That's actually how Chief Keef, D-Roy, and King Bun jumped off the porch. Wooski had already started using weapons and had fired at DY and B several times. However, never against Wick City because of his brother. Wooski came to Wick City with some younger STL members, though this time with guns. Nothing major happened except minor fights before Wooski and his friends left. It was not until the next time things really started to blow up. Instead of Wooski coming to Wick City with shorties, he came with older STL members who actually wanted to kill. He came with people like Seaball and Soisy. It all ended in a big fight, but this time Wooski pulled out his gun and shot Reezy, Wick City, to death. Keep in mind, Wooski was only 12 to 13 at the time.
Dang. Sound vicious outside, y'all. I know y'all probably can't hear the wind, but I can hear it. This sounds bad. That sounds very bad.
Now Wooski really had to move out of Parkway Gardens. Now even his blood brother could not protect him from being killed.
Dang.
Everyone in Wick City wanted to kill him.
Ooh.
The older guys in STL took him in and let him know they had his back. Wooski came back blowing at Wick City several times after that. Wick City wanted Wooski bad after killing Reezy.
Oh, here we go.
He was a loved and well-respected member.
Just give me the video. I don't freaking care about the ads.
After Wooski popped Reezy, the war really started between Wick City and STL. Now it was about kill on sight. No passes. Before, the STL people could come to Wick City without being shot but just fighting and vice versa. Now it was shoot to kill, no fighting. However, they often fought anyway, mostly outside of school or at school. Although Wooski was STL and had killed one from the Wick, back then Wooski actually showed respect when OD died. Many wonder why Wooski and King Bun are going at each other all the time and have been doing that for a long time.
I have heard that before he finished reading. I have heard, for the people that understand I'm not from Chicago, I appreciate y'all. Because y'all actually see, I'm trying to understand where you guys are coming from. So somebody had left a comment one day and they said that Wooski and King Bun, they'd been beefing for some time now. Y'all be telling me some stories in the comments. I'd be like, oh my God, it be going down in Chicago. When you do leave comments, I do read them all. So if you do know some information, you would like to leave it down below to inform me and correct me, please do so, because I be confused with some of this stuff. That's why I be like, if y'all from Chicago, if you know somebody from Chicago, or if you just like really into that Chicago stuff and you're not from Chicago, just leave it down below, because your girl want to know too. You can't be holding all that stuff in for yourself. Freak, share the tea. Spill it. Spill the tea. Everybody gonna get the tea. Everybody know what's going on.
To begin with, Wooski and King Bun have ended up in a few shootouts with each other. Wooski and Jakara shot once at Bun and T-Roy. Lil Scott and Vaughn shot at Wooski, Tyquin and Jakara at other time, for example. Because O'Block and STL are so close, this was common. One thing you have to be clear about is that many of the members went to school together. Many of the parents from the different sides know each other. Vaughn hated Wooski because he killed both Reezy and Platoon, who Vaughn was close to. Vaughn wanted Wooski bad, but at the time around 2011, Wooski still viewed Vaughn as irrelevant. It was not until King Bun stepped out of a gangway and caught Wooski's cousin Modell and put multiple shots in his chest that his name started to ring bells. Modell's cousin Miles was also shot. When Miles bent over to embrace his wounded cousin, Vaughn showed no mercy and shot him over 5 times his back. Modell died at the hospital, but Miles, with God's providence, miraculously survived. Miles was so gravely wounded that after one surgery, doctors told his father the youth's intestines fell through their hands when they picked him up. He remained in a medically induced coma for weeks. Around Christmas, Miles was moved to a specialty wound center, and then to the Rehabilitation Institute of Chicago before going home in May.
Dang.
Teachers from Leo Catholic.
They just said he got moved around Christmas. Christmas is in December. Then he was able to go home in May. I would be so... I done spent most of my new year in the hospital. What kind of stuff is that?
High school tutored him so he could keep up with his education, and he graduated June 2nd. God bless him. According to Miles' father, he was not a gang member and had managed to stay out of trouble all his life. The father also says that Modell was a wannabe gangster, but as so often in families, parents do not know the whole truth and what their children are really doing. I'm not saying that is the case now though.
Dang, how big was he? Jesus Christ. That look, I'm not saying it like that, but Lord, for it to be 2 women, where in the world is the man at? I'm not throwing my back out. They look like they were struggling already.
The next few days after Modell was killed, Wooski and some other STL members were sliding and lurking Truffo block to get back for Modell. This was also the start of the Twitter beefing between Bun and Wooski. Wooski wrote to Bun on Twitter the day after Modell got killed, and after that they wrote to each other on Twitter frequently.
These fools is really going back and forth. Like, I am reading each comment like they is going back and forth. I ain't heard that word homework in a minute. God, is he gonna talk anymore? Speaking up all this time. This boy. Okay, Wooski said, "We made O Block, you forgot." This boy King Bun gonna say, Do we gotta go there, little boy? I find it funny when people, when it be grown people and they be like, little boy or little girl. I find that funny. That right there was funny. I just had to say that. That was funny. Do we gotta go there, little boy? Cause that sounds like some stuff I would say. That's probably why it's funny. I hear myself say, "Do we gotta go there, little boy? Really, little boy?" I got a crook in my neck, y'all. Hear this freaking sound go again. Sound like a sad movie. Tired, y'all. Now my eyes watering like I'm real tired. I'm not that tired. I'm tired. I ain't that tired. Feet cold. Freaking socks making noise. That, okay, it would have sounded a lot more funny if he said, "Stand in front of the stove."
On November 7th, Wooski and King Bun once again end up in a dispute on Twitter. This time a more scary. Bun claims that he has more bodies and attempts than Wooski, while Wooski claims the opposite. This is 2012. Wooski is around 15 to 16 years old and King Bun 17 to 18 years old. Two teenagers openly discuss on Twitter in front of the public about who has killed the most.
Why are they? I don't get it. Oh, here we go. Your girl knew my camera was about to shut off. We 16 minutes in. This video is a 22-minute video, but we're gonna get back to it. They're just going back and forth right now on Twitter. My freaking hair keep getting in my way, y'all.
Now we are jumping forward 3 years in the story. In April 2015, Wooski and Mello, hot and wet, were out looking for ops. They spotted Chris from 400 East Murda Drive in a car. They both approached the car and they both shot him to death. This is why Wooski in the song Computer says I'm 400 East Killer. Wooski was later arrested in late 2015 for a gun and was locked up until his release in September 2017. 2 months after Wooski came out, he was seeking revenge for what Get Back Gang had done. O'Block had caught about 7 people after T-Roy got killed in early 2017. Wooski was mostly looking for revenge for Kobe, Taekwon World, and Brick, STL/EBT, who were killed simultaneously by OB600. He was also looking for revenge for TB and Poppy. He was looking for HK, the Get Back King and Headshot King. On November 24th, 2017, Lil Cho, Taekwon World, Skinny, Jaro City, and Wooski, STL/EBT, were out looking for ops. They went to a block and spotted HK outside the gates. HK saw them and started running into the O. HK actually tried to pump fake like Wooski said in Computers. All 3 shot HK when he tried to run away. He fell and then they shot him multiple times in his body. This was a big score for us.
Here we go, do that. I swear, y'all, if I could pay somebody to give me the video without the ads, that would be lovely. They should make that a thing on YouTube. I'm just saying.
Now Lil Cho and the whole Taekwon World had revenge for both DB, Poppy, and Kobe. Skinny and the whole Jaro City had received revenge for Fredio, Jaro City, and Lil Ho, Jaro City, but also DB whom Skinny was very close with. Wooski and the entire STL/EBT got revenge for Brick. But now O'Block got tired of Wooski. He was a big problem for them and they had to get him out of
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Every time I hear O'Block, I think O'Block, OT, honey. Okay. I'm just saying. Every time I hear O'Block, like every single time I hear somebody be talking about O'Block and the song, just that part of the song just playing in my head. I just had to let y'all know. Because when he said O'Block, I almost said it, but I had to let y'all know. It be stuck in my head when I hear O'Block.
That movement was still in full effect. Duke and Muwop first got Can't Get Right out of the way. In October 2018, Can't Fuck 12, 600, and DQ, O'Block captured Dusky and shot him to death. O'Block knew that Dusky's funeral would be large and that many members would be there, including Wooski. They could not catch him in any other way. E-Dog and Von FaceTimed with Wooski a few days before the funeral and said, "We will surprise you." E-Dog also tweeted things like, "Get Back Gang going to get rid of him, and I got something for Head."
I wish I could say what I was, my boy. We got all goofies over there. I ain't talking about the do it till y'all don't see it. About the courage with me, y'all do it till y'all don't listen, we gon' surprise. You talking about tonight. We gon' surprise, bro.
Now it was time. Both DQ and Muwop jumped out of the car, with Gleesh and E-Dog waiting in the cut. They jumped out and started shooting at the crowd outside the funeral. Members like Lil Ent and Lil Bobo were the first to shoot back. It was now bullets flying wild back and forth, and the bullets had no name. operation was close to failing. Wop went back to the car. Wooski started shooting, and now it was DQ and Wooski who shot at each other back and forth. Wooski caught a bullet to the head. When DQ saw Wooski falling to the ground, he immediately ran and fled through the nearby street and caught up with the rest of the guys in the car.
I'm telling you, this song's so sad.
Helicopters were quickly up in the air, as well as police cars everywhere on the streets. SWAT cars also came quickly to the crime scene, probably due to the use of heavy weapons. 6 people in total were shot at the funeral. Luckily, all of them survived. It was hot outside on the streets the next few days. O'Block was shot up multiple times the day after, and many STL/EBT members were lurking to get back. It was almost lucky for O'Block that Wooski didn't die. STL/EBT would have turned up big time for Wooski, just like O'Block did after T-Roy got killed. It would be on that level. Wooski had also many sets behind his back. He was close to Jarl City, Taekwon World, Mob and more. All of them would have slid for him, just like they do for FBG Duck right now. I hope Wooski stays off the streets and takes revenge for FBG Duck through the music instead of killing. Thank you for watching the video.
Well, at least he said some good stuff, some very nice stuff at the end of that video. I'm gonna be honest, maybe I gotta watch some more videos on Wooski. Besides, because I told you I like King Bun. Besides learn about King Bun and his peoples, if I had to choose somebody else to learn about, it'll probably be 051 Melly, because his freaking story. If he, I'm not too sure if somebody told me he makes music, or if one of these videos said that he's made music before. I'm not too sure. If he got some songs, now I would listen to his songs, because he got an interesting freaking lifestyle. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, now for Wooski to get shot in the head and live through it, now that's some interesting stuff. I mean, I've heard people who got shot in the head and still live through it, but for him to get shot in his head and live through it and still trying to do all this killing, most people that get shot in their head, they be like, you know what, I'm done. I'm done. I'm out the game. I don't know, because I know for a fact when I say what I'm about to say, somebody gonna say something in my comments and they probably gonna think something different. I'm gonna be honest, if I had to choose between Wooski or 051 Melly, it would be 051 Melly if I had to choose somebody opposite of King Bun and his people. Telling y'all because I don't know. I thought it was the song, so smash the like button, comment something you want to see below, comment what you feel about this video, because I be forgetting, I be telling y'all, I be forgetting to ask y'all how y'all feel about the video. But comment what you feeling about this video, comment if what he's saying is true or false, and subscribe and click the bell and join the gang. If you're new, then definitely subscribe, because we want to know where but follow me on my social medias. Definitely follow me on my Instagram, _it's_Tania's_world, and follow me on my TikTok, it's Tania's world. Y'all, this freaking sickness is about to drive me up the freaking wall, because it's like when I'm talking, I know I'm saying it clear, but it don't sound clear from my ears. I don't know from y'all, from the audio. I'm not too sure on y'all end, but my end, I don't really like it. But stay tuned. Remember, it's T gang or no gang. We out.